Here's a tour of the Norwegian Epic. This is a typical elevator. Some of the elevators, depending on where you get on, forward or aft, front or back of the ship, don't go to 17. The two ends of the ship are higher.
Deck 5.
Deck 5 is where stuff begins, so we're beginning here. This is the art gallery, and I've not seen a ship that devotes so much space to an art gallery. But art galleries are staples of cruise ships. So there you have it. A lot of art. I'm in the very front of the ship, 4, and there are 3 banks of elevators on each side. 17 decks this way. This is the photo area. And this is the game room, I think they call it. It seems to be completely unmarked. But I guess you look up your pictures on the computer and have them printed out. You can swipe your card here and it'll show you your pictures. See? Got lots of pictures taken. And then maybe they put it in these things for you to find, see? You can buy camera stuff. You can get a bobblehead made of yourself, $130. Fancy camera bags, look like purses. This is the Bistro, the French restaurant. That's its menu. Last night was New Year's, so today is January 1st, 2017. This is all the bigger this is. Oh, except for this room. I guess you can get giant photographs of yourself. They have a machine that makes flat pennies. They have a machine that sells scratchers. This is the atrium area. So you have your shore excursion desk. Shore excursion desk. This is where you sign up for a future cruise and they give you some shipboard credit for it. That's the manager of something. This is the, let's call it the main desk. Normally, see, it was Happy New Year last night. Normally there's a huge line right here. This is called the Atrium, of course. I'm going to show you in a minute. That's the Atrium Cafe. Oh, so that's the coffee bar. They have this big screen. They do trivia here using the big screen. Notice we're on deck 5. That's deck 6 up there. This is Taste Restaurant. This is one of the 2 main dining rooms. Let's see if this is last night's menu. They post the menus so you can see what you're in for. Oh, this says breakfast, so obviously it's not last night's menu. So this is the dining room at breakfast, the Taste dining room. I've noticed they never open the Manhattan dining room for breakfast. And they're probably open for people who are ready to eat. They have an escalator on each side from deck 5 up to deck 6, which I don't remember ever being on a ship with an escalator, but I haven't been on every ship either. And this brings us up into the casino. So I'm going to backtrack a little here Went all the way to the front of the ship, all the way forward. This is the Epic Theater. It's fairly large, but remember there's up to 5,000 people on this ship. First thing I noticed about this is there's no balcony and there are no pillars holding the roof up. It's wide open stage right there. Epic Theater. I came in when I wasn't supposed to, just for you. So Cirque Dreams is over in the Spiegel tent. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, is in here some nights. Burn the Floor is in here other nights. Okay. Epic Theater. I don't know if there's another way in other than those main doors. Elevators again. This is the box office. And there's a schedule listed and whether they have room for you. This Spiegel Theater, they do a Cirque du Soleil show in there. I have not been in it. But it looks like that. And you could sit up there. This is Headliners Comedy Club. Of course, it says it. So that's what it looks like. The first day you get on the ship, there are people in here making reservations for you to go to the different shows, and you kind of need reservations. I don't know if you saw that board out there about the different shows, but everything was standby now. So I have tickets to like a couple shows in there and a couple shows in the Epic Theater. They have two different comedians. That's the Spiegel tent that we were just in. They have one of these games, so you can try your luck. And then we're in the casino, sorta. That's downstairs at the atrium. There's the big screen. Playing some sort of game down there. This is Ocean's Bar and Grill, and all the food in here is complimentary. I've not eaten here yet. I probably will. But you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. They might be open 24 hours, I don't know. Drinks, of course, are not free unless you have the drink package. Then we're in the casino. And remember, we rode the escalator up. That's the escalator down. This is the port side, left of the ship, and this is the starboard side over here, or right of the ship. This is inside the taste dining room. And I think that chandelier changes color. By the way, I'm here on New Year's, so they're still set up for Christmas. Lots of blackjack tables, lots of slot machines. I noticed that the casino was never very crowded. A lot more over here. And since we're at sea, everything's open. This is the high limit area. Goes on a ways over there. And there's more back here. Another one of those machines that you can win, this one cash, out of. I haven't seen anybody win. I have seen people win on other ships. There's a couple empty pegs there, but I don't know if they had anything on them. So this is Shanghai's restaurant and Noodle Bar. We ate here. It was okay. No charge for this restaurant. But like I say, if I had paid for it, I might have been disappointed. This, of course, is the famed Cavern Club from Liverpool. Now, the brick, okay. I have to tell you, I've been in the Cavern Club in Liverpool, and it looks nothing like this inside. Except for that wall is sort of a reproduction of the wall in the real Cavern Club. The rest of this, though, is nothing like the Cavern Club. But they have a Beatles cover band, Epic Beatles, that plays in here. I don't think Adele has ever played here, but I could be wrong. But it's just a club or bar. The ship is full of them. Now we're coming up to the Manhattan room. This is the other main dining room. That's the menu for tonight, because it's not last night's menu. Alright, I'm back midships. Ocean's Bar and Grill is right over there. I'm inside the casino still. This is, of course, the Atrium. That's the Taste restaurant. I'm going to go up this circular staircase. Now, this is the Martini Bar, Shakers. And then over here is Wasabi, which is a Japanese restaurant. Now I'm going to go back all the way to the front of the ship. We're all the way at the front of the ship again. Elevators, elevators, chandelier. This is the ticket counter. That's Spiegel Tent. Epic Theater is, well, down there. This is the Bliss Ultra Lounge. A lot of things go on here, but it is a club, we'll call it. By the way, there's nothing in there. I looked. I guess it's just cool, huh? So this is a bar, lots of tables. It's weird, that side is white and this side is black. I guess that's some sort of motif they have. Huge club though. Goes all the way back up there. I ran into a couch. And all the way back over there, that's one big giant couch over there. So we're going to walk back by the elevators. Notice it was New Year last night. Today is January 1st. They have these directories on every floor. The dark blue means we're on 7. You're going to see there's not much for us to see until I get to 14 or 15 again. And if I want to access decks 16 and 17, I need to use those elevators. These don't go up that high because the Haven is up there. Television screens. And if you touch them, stuff happens. You can see what's going on. Like it's after 10:30 now, so there's the times, there's the activities, there's the locations. Maltings is that bar I didn't know the name of. Map it, and it gives you a map. You're here. Maltings is down there. Remember the ice bar was there, the martini bar was there. Anyway, glass bridge. So we're on deck 7, and these are the shops. And they sell lots of stuff, and if you've ever been on a cruise, you know it's a little expensive. They have deals occasionally. I rarely buy something on a ship from one of these shops, but you know, sometimes they have to get rid of product because they're going to a different part of the world. So they have to get rid of everything that says Tortola and get things that say Barcelona. Let's walk through a store. 2 for $20. 2 for $20. 70% off. Buy 4, get 1 free. Quicksilver. So if you forgot your sunglasses or you want to blow up. Hey, inflatable cruise ship. Wait a minute. $8. Oh, that's what it looks like right there. And a book, Peter the Cruise Ship. Or a construction toy. I believe it's a Lego ripoff, but anyway. Got your stuffed animals. Aye, Captain. But we're in the middle of the season now. So, walking back to the back of the ship, aft. There's the chandelier. It looks the same color. I swear at night it looks blue and purple. And I see a little in there, but I don't know. This is the ice bar. This is an extra charge. It's like $25. They give you 2 drinks, and you there's the menu. And they give you a coat and gloves to wear. It's 17 degrees in there, I understand. This is the circular staircase I came up earlier. That's the Taste restaurant down below there. One of the 2 main dining rooms. Over here is Teppanyaki and Wasabi. So Wasabi is a sushi bar, and in there is a restaurant which has the hibachi, sort of like Benihana's. It has a $25 cover charge. I've not eaten there yet. And here's Greta Garbo, Sean Connery. I think there's an art class going on. Dean Martin. People are going to do some painting here. Okay, so every so often you come to a place like this that doesn't seem to have a name. So I might add this in later, but I don't know what the name of this is. I do know that if I go around here, I'm in the Humidor Cigar Lounge. So in here, we could sneak up a storm, right? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And this is the Martini Bar. So we just made kind of a loop around there. They have a barber shop. I saw several people in here getting a haircut and shave. That just looks like a place to buy liquor, though. This is the barber shop. Note the barber pole. This is the aft elevators, and you'll notice they only go up to deck 15. Although there might be other elevators further back. But this is Moderno Churrascaria. That's their menu. Brazilian. And then Cagney's Steakhouse. And these have prices there, which aren't outrageous, but you're going to pay $25, $30 to eat there. I'm not sure how they divided it up. This must be the waiting room. This place is fairly large. Looks like they have a salad bar, though. So, I guess this is the Churrascaria side. And over here is Cagney's Steakhouse. Notice these chairs like that. And over here, chairs look like that. So it's 2 different restaurants, you know, that are joined together. Down there is the Manhattan room. So that's the other main dining room. Taste, Manhattan. 2 dining rooms on 2 different decks. Deck 7 is where you can go outside. Of course, up on deck 15 and 16, 17, 18, all those, you can go outside. But this is the shuffleboard side of the ship. And I guess you could walk laps here, or run laps here, but it's not designated as a track. And these are the lifeboats, of course. But there's shuffleboard and some other games that go on here. Go back inside. And we'll walk the length of deck 7. Actually, let's just walk out on the other side. Now here's Cagney's again, and Moderno. 2 restaurants in 1 location. They both charge a fee. That's not easy to open. So see, here's the jogging track on deck 7. And you got your people on it already. Well, let me show you the sign. If you make 3.8 laps, that equals a mile. So it's just about the full length of the ship down there. Happy passengers. That's what we like.
Doors opening.
So this is where the spa is, and the fitness room, the exercise room. Now you gotta, this is the only indication that the fitness center is up here. The sign. When you first get out, you think you're in the spa and you've made a mistake. Spa costs. Now the fitness room is down this hall. And out here. It's free. Right? Unless you take one of the classes, then you're going to have to pay. So you can run the treadmill and look outside. I should have shown you the jogging track. I'll show you that later. Just wanted you to see, this is quite extensive. There's a couple rooms over there with bikes and things too. So this is a pretty large place. Down here is like one of the 3 levels of kids. I think these are the youngest. They're going to call it Splash Academy. And they do all these different things on different days.
So we're just about to see your face paint. I'll be fine.
And it looks a lot like this in here. I'm back in the lobby of the spa, and as you can see, I have stairs and passenger cabins. So that's the only thing you get to on deck 14. So I'm going to take the stairs up. By the way, all the stairways look like this. Just this mirror on the blue background. I don't know, the background's always blue though. Okay, so what I said about the red and the blue is for port and starboard, not fore and aft. Blue is starboard, right side of the ship. Red is port, left side of the ship. There's these handy signs everywhere. You might enjoy them. And now I'm up to where people would lounge if they were outside. I could have taken the elevator up here. So, I'm not sure what you call this. The marketplace, maybe? They don't sell anything here, but you can sit here and relax if you don't like the sun. The wind howls through here when it's windy. I guess it's not very windy today, or it's coming from a different direction. This is Spice H2O, I think it's called. That's a big television screen, movie screen. This is allegedly adults only. So, pool, several tiers of lounge chairs. I think they've been swabbing the decks. I don't think it rained, but I don't really know. I don't remember it raining last night, but it is the Caribbean and it rains. Yeah, Spice H2O. Couple bars. They actually have food up here. Let's cross this bridge. So this is 15. I'm going up to deck 16. And they have this thing, I guess, to climb on or something. Honestly, not sure what it does. This is the bottom of one of the water. Oh, just a slide. Whoa. Basketball court. So this is the sports deck, like a bungee trampoline bounce. And some places where I don't really want to go. But we came up the only way to get up here. Deck 16, the sports deck. Look, there's another ship out there going the same way as us. I think that's the same ship that left Port Canaveral when we did, but I'm not sure. So I'm going back down those same stairs because this is the only way up or down, apparently. Well, apparently there was another stairway up or down. I walked to the other side of the Spice H2O area. Remember, adults only. I think it was adults only on embarkation day because I sat down there. Entourage, teens only up here. Yeah, see? So we're not going to go up there. Yeah, we are. That's what it looks like right there. So that's where the teens go, and that would be deck 16, but remember 16 is separated by the pool area, so there's two deck 16s. Back you through the marketplace. I believe on this side is the arcade, and on that side is the elevators. Oh, this is elevators too. Let's see, arcade. I don't spend much time in here, but I bet if I had kids I would. That door did not open for me. I'm going out the way I came in. Remember, we're at the very back of the ship, aft, and it's 7:25-ish. So rock climbing wall. I think there's no charge for that. You see part of one of the slides coming through here too. A kids play area. Every other time I've tried to walk through here, this was flooded. Like, they fill it with water or something. Maybe they were just washing it. But this is miniature golf, I guess. That is a big hole. Oh, there's one in there. Anyway, maybe they put signs in those. Here's where it's flooded. And it's from the slides. This is the bottom of that whirlpool slide. So you see a yellow slide, a red slide, and a green slide. Each slide's different. You have to climb up those stairs to get on them. All right up there. I'm going to call this the main pool area. It's a pretty large area. For me, it's the biggest one I've ever seen on a ship, but this is also the biggest ship I've ever seen on. Has some hot tubs, jacuzzis, spas, whatever you want to call them. Two over here, one up there. Couple swimming, okay, one swimming, oh yeah, couple swimming pools. Still haven't done that, still hoping to, right? This is the kids play area. Lots to do in here. I think there's miniature golf in here too. Let's cut through. Oh, that water is warm. Warm like urine. Anyway. Little slide, little playground. Line for the tube ride. I think it's called the Epic Plunge. So, gonna go back where I came from now. Anyway, so this is the ship midday at sea. Just a giant party, which not everybody likes. I guess you can smoke here because there's ashtrays and people are smoking. Bar, towels. If you get a towel from them, they're going to take your card and put a $25 deposit on it, which is the price of a towel if you want to buy one. So be advised. So that's like the Haven area, and those are cabins right there. So this is, they actually call this the outdoor grill, I think. Food on either side, none this morning. And then we have the garden cafe. These are the elevators, the 4 elevators, front elevators. So people are starting to get up. Breakfast. There are lots of stations. That guy makes omelets. Most of them have the same thing, but not all, if you know what I mean. But there's several areas around here. There's another one up there. There's another one around the bend. Later, there will be huge lines. Okay, maybe not huge, but there will be lines. Remember, starboard, port, right, left. Well, I got something on my shoes now, and it's just slippery as all get out. They have all kinds of juice, coffee, water. It's included. Everything else you'd have to pay for. This is different. So over here they have your eggs Benedict. Oatmeals. So deck 16 is where the Haven begins. And you can see they have their own pool and lounging area. So there's cabins on either side of me with balconies. So, more Haven cabins. We're going to see what we can get to by going up the stairs. So I'm on deck 17, and I'm going up to 18, which is just doors leading outside, but it's more sun deck area, let's call it. Posh Club, private access for adults only. Thank you for understanding. They don't want me in there. This area is closed from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. Well, of course, you know that it's only 7:30. So all the railings on the ship have these like windows. If you want to see out, you got to come down here or up here. As you can see, it's pretty windy, and I wouldn't be surprised if they close this area off later. That's inside the Haven. Let's have a look. Now you've seen it and I haven't. Okay, they have this front part closed today. But I believe yesterday I walked through there and you get out to the front of the ship. Maybe not. Let's see what's there. Anyway, lots of lounge chairs that'll be laid out. Not too windy right in this area. You see that sign over there? It says sun deck. So we're gonna get over there and you're gonna think, well, that's no different than where you just were. So I don't know why. Quiet zone. Maybe you have to be quiet over on this side. That would mean no kids though, but it doesn't say that. So more sun deck. Haven over there still. Ocean out there. I just want to show you this. That's what the ship looks like when you look towards the back. Keep in mind that there's no way out of here without going back inside. So we were up there where the basketball court was. That's a sports deck. And now we're up even a deck higher. Let's see if I can get in this door. Huh. I've never seen this. Oh, it's a glass elevator. Didn't know this existed. So I can only go down to 15. 18, 15. The Haven's in between. So let's write that down. Boy, that is filthy.
Deck 15. Doors open.
And I'm back in the buffet area. I got out on deck 13, lucky 13, bridge viewing room over here. My cabin is down one floor, right up here. So all these hallways look exactly the same. These are balconies, and over here are the inside cabins. So they have inside cabins on pretty much every level. I'm in 1203. Which is down one deck. It would look some maps. So we're right now along in here somewhere, and we're headed right there, Tortola. And then we're gonna go to St. Thomas, and then back to Orlando. And here's the bridge viewing room. Oh, these are when they went to ports for the first time, I imagine. Well, this is nice and quiet. Look at all the walkie-talkies. I don't know if they're really doing anything. They have the sunscreen down. This is interesting. Hey, it's SS Norway. This is where we actually are, although I don't know what island that is. So inaugural cruise stuff. Maiden voyage, you call it. Every time you go into a port for the first time, or the Panama Canal, I guess. Oh, that's Port Canaveral, that's where we left from. You get a plaque or something. Anyway. So, that is the end of the tour. Hope you enjoyed it.